What's going on, Fit Fam? I always tend to have, I don't know if this is you, if you're like this. Whenever I'm away from the camera, I seem to get a lot of thoughts and random, like good ideas too. When I'm in front of the camera, sometimes I just go blank. What are you going to say? What's the status? Here's the status. We are going into day, what is this? 4? Day 4, week 4. It's been going well. So, update. I have abstained from peanuts. There you go. It's been hard, but I've been doing it. I think it's just snack and macadamia and all that. And then yesterday, I had 2 hamburgers. Asked my wife if she wanted any. My daughter if she wanted one. So my wife had 2 hamburgers. I had 2 hamburgers. My daughter had one cheeseburger. Yes, I did abstain from eating cheese. Amazingly enough, I will say I'm not craving it. So that's kind of interesting. I think I've eaten it because it was there. But what's weird is I feel kind of more fluffy today from eating a hamburger, probably because of all the fat. And we cook it in an air fryer, so all the grease and all that drains. But that's something that's interesting. I think there's a smoothie at times where I've felt fluffy. Hamburger. Tonight I think I'll eat a steak. Let's see how that works. My weight's kind of fluctuated a little bit. I mean, it says a pound here, a pound there. I think this morning I was at 149, where earlier in the week I was at like 147. So body fat still hasn't been dropping. It's weird. At night, when I weighed myself, I was just curious. It dropped down to like 26 body fat percent. And I don't know if I'm like, does it need a new battery? Like, that seems low. And then today it's back up to like 34 or 33. So I think we're on average. Yeah, it's like the baby steps. Oh, word of advice. So, the whole creatine thing, we started that. I stuck it in my water this morning. 15 milligrams? Is that what it is? 15 milligrams. Shaking it up. Yesterday, I tried it in my coffee. So one of the videos, the lady was like, "It has no taste. And I just put it in my tea and I stir it up and then I drink it and you just can't taste it." I put it in my coffee. My coffee was more bitter. It tasted worse. I'm never doing that again. I only put like 10 milligrams in there. Did not taste good at all. So for coffee lovers, don't do it. There you go. Water, electrolytes, fine. A little grainy. It's like you're drinking sand. That's okay. Affirmations. Before anything else, preparation is the key to success. That's it. You got to prepare. I don't know if some of you caught a little bit snippet. I do act sometimes, and that's always the key. If once you know your lines, boom, go into interview. Once you know what you're gonna say, starting this whole layoff issue, which I was laid off in January, didn't really interview. I had a contract gig until April. Worst manager ever, and went on paternity leave, and then I got let go from that contract position, which is a blessing. And then I started interviewing again after what, July, end of July, I think it was. And it's that warming up phase. It's like getting to that area. And the last couple of interviews, I have notes. I read my notes. I don't know if you can tell if I'm reading a note in an interview. But last couple times, didn't even need my notes. Just rattled off the answer. So it's getting to that point where you know your stuff, you know how to answer the questions, you know how to fit that bill. Workout. My glutes, I can feel it a little bit. Not like I'm still walking, but when I move my muscles, I can feel it. My calves were a little bit sore. I didn't cramp. I did take magnesium last night, and this morning I can feel, when you start to cramp, but you don't get there. That's what I felt. So I got to figure out how to stretch out my legs a little bit better. So I'll be doing that. Here's a question for audience, a couple of them. In this day and age, do we need to say subscribe and comment? I mean, is that necessary? I mean, I feel like it's a no-brainer. I feel like you don't have to say subscribe, because if you like the channel, you would subscribe, right? But I still see things that are saying, I mean, I've kind of habit, like, I have to do this. Do we have to? I mean, isn't that common sense now? If you like something, you subscribe. If you're On TikTok, you'll follow, and Instagram, you'll follow, and X and Blue Sky, you'll follow. I mean, it's kind of like that's why I never say it, and I try not to. And so from now on, I'm not gonna say it. You guys just if you like it, you like it. Subscribe. Period. Common sense, right? Second thing, if I were to build an app for fitness or fitness related, what kind of an app would you want? Is there I know there's a lot of apps out there and you see a lot of these fitness influencers that are bodybuilders that are huge and they have their own apps and blah blah blah. So, I guess do we need another app? Is there an app that you've always wanted? Is there something that you always needed? I mean, they have apps that track food, they have apps that give you workouts, they have apps that help you meditate, they have apps that suggest new exercises. If you need an app, is there an app? Is there an app? Is there an app that you want that you've never seen that you thought would be a good idea? Hit me up. Let me know. If it's something that I can build, let's try it. I'm not a software developer, but it's AI time because AI, you can build anything. So why not? So if there's an app, let me know. Workout today. We're getting back chest. We're going to do it again. I've noticed, is that food on my shirt? I've noticed that the best chest workout is I can feel it from a flat bench when I used to do a bar. That makes it good. Flies. And then the other day I was doing push-ups. I could feel that. And so some of you, have you seen, if I do a flat bench, I lift my legs in the air. I was watching another video and I can't remember who it was. They were saying that a lot of times when people do flat bench, they arch their back. And by arching your back, what happens is if I'm pushing this way, right? So if I arch my back, what am I doing? Decline. So for whatever reason, back in the day when I was a trainer, I always lifted my legs to flatten my back, to keep my chest straight. And it didn't dawn on me. I was just, for whatever, I think I was taught that way by some other bodybuilder guy. And I've always done it. And I didn't realize that, but I grew a pretty massive chest just from doing that. And so there's a tip. Don't arch your back. I know a lot of people do. And they do it. I think what bodybuilders do is with your feet on the ground and you're putting that force, it helps you kind of push even harder, more weight. But we're not about pushing more weight. We're about technique. We're about just getting mobile. There was another video I saw about don't push heavy weight for us elder men, grannies, because we're lifting not to compete, we're lifting for function. We're lifting to move our body. We're lifting to do future things, exercise, or if you want to get back into sports, or if you want to do all these things. It's like we're not here, we're not teenagers anymore. So don't I think the fact that our muscles start to tighten as we age, if you're focused on heavy weight and you're just starting out, you may just injure yourself. We definitely don't want to do that. So keep that in mind. Family, last night I did take a leisure evening because I was so tired. I'm an introvert. Anytime I have to talk in front of people, it wipes me out. And I had an interview yesterday and I was exhausted. So went into the house and just we watched a movie. Watched a movie with my daughter. Usually it's Friday night that we have movie night. It was Wednesday night. So 2 movie nights. And I snacked on some mixed nuts, had my hamburger. Oh, and I ate chicken and leftover chicken and asparagus. Maybe that's what's happening. So that could be why I'm feeling a little more fluffy today. I had a little bit more food than usual. Let's get back into it. Let's go. Don't subscribe, follow. I don't know. You guys know what to do. Comment section.